Like one day they say yes to you and the other day we don't need your coffee. Hello guys. Today I want to share something about my coffee journey, about my coffee brand. First, my espresso. So there were some decisions that I made and it didn't go as planned. So I decided to put my coffee in a local store. This was a local store that I found when I was back then when I was living in downtown Vancouver. I was always shopping there and I really liked this store because I thought it could be the place that my target customer can shop there and they would see my coffee and they probably are interested and buy my coffee. So I was able to manage to talk to the manager. The manager was very nice man and he agreed that I can put my coffee in his shelf beside other coffees. They already had some Turkish coffee there and some imported coffee. So I thought, okay, this is a good fit and my coffee can be beside those. And it's not similar product. It's locally made in Vancouver, Canada. And, but the shelf was in a good place in a store. So people could see coffee easily. That's what I like also about it. There was another reason, that's because it was in a very good part of downtown. So many people visit this store and they would like to probably see products that they are new in the market, especially a coffee with real spices that I have. So I was in contact with the manager and asked him if my coffee is like going and people are interested or anyone is buying it. And in the first few weeks there was no customer for my coffee, but then it started to go and people apparently started to buy it. I put 12 bags there, 12 250 grams bags of the golden affection blend. So this blend is made with saffron, rose and cardamom and organic coffee. So 12 bags in their shelves. So I put it on August, and then the last day was, I don't know, end of December probably, that I like discontinued because so in these few months my coffee was selling good and there was only one coffee left when I talked to the manager. So I asked the manager if they are still interested to restock my coffee, but they said that we don't need it for now. And so I got paid for the coffee that I already sold there. And then I was thinking, I was so excited because my coffee was selling, in my opinion, as a new brand, my coffee was selling very good there. In almost like 4 months, I could sell the 11 bags because he said only one bag is left. So I'm sure that it's already sold there. But the thing that they didn't want to continue have my coffee there, it really affected me. And I said, it's okay. I moved on. And even though I know the owner was really happy to have my coffee there, but because the store, I think it was managed by the manager, so it was running by the manager, not by the owner. So all the decision was made by him. So he decided to not have my coffee there anymore. And I didn't get back from him after that, so I thought maybe they're not interested. And then I decided to find another store. So the next store that I found was in North Vancouver. I need more coffee. It's middle of afternoon and I had my lunch very late. And I love to have coffee after lunch too. This is part of also my culture. This store was in Lonsdale, North Vancouver. And it's also a local store. It's more like a butchery and grocery combined. So the main customer are looking for mostly dairy, meat, and maybe like spices, teas, and they had some coffee shelves behind the cashier side, um, which wasn't a very perfect display for coffee, especially my coffee as a premium spice coffee. But still, I give it a chance. And I talked with the owner, and he immediately agreed. He was such a nice gentleman, and he tried to help me to like. He also told me I can promote my coffee there. So I had lots of options there to do, which I didn't do because I didn't think that place is such a place that I can, I don't know, like promote my coffee or give people samples, because I need to spend time, probably 2 to 4 hours in a busiest store, and they don't have enough space to like have your display there for giving samples, and it didn't make sense to me too. So after 6 months or maybe 7 months, I realized there is only one customer who comes buy my coffee, and he did buy only 2 bags of my coffee in few months, as the cashier told me. So I realized, oh, this is not the right place for my coffee, definitely. And I'll also, for the pricing, I put my coffee on a very, very reasonable price. So it wasn't the original price I had on my website, just to promote it and make people to get to know my coffee. So I didn't really care about the money then. But in the previous store, it was more expensive because they agreed with my prices, and but still it wasn't also my original price in a previous store. After 6 months, I decided to collect my coffee bags from the store. So I had 4 coffee left. I brought all of them. So I changed my strategy not to put them in local stores anymore, at least for now, because I don't think they are my target place to offer the product there. I just need to mention that I'm very grateful that I had the chance to put my coffee in 2 different local stores. For me, it's such a huge achievement, but I know deep down I'm not really satisfied with the result, but it was a very good experience for me. And something that I realized in this journey was that most of these local stores are following some, I don't know, a strategy or a pattern that they keep bringing the products, especially for the coffee. It's like more imported coffees. Something that I learned in this journey was I still think that I haven't tried that hard. I have this mindset that I need to work on it harder than I did. I also realized that dealing with the local store owners specifically is not an easy job, and some of them like can underestimate you, or like you need to just be very strong in this part, and they might not reach out to you as soon as you expect. And for example, I tried to get hold of one of the owner, which the store was a perfect store for me to put my coffee there because of the location and the products that the store had, but I couldn't get the hold of the owner. Like, I've been there a few times, I'm still a customer there, and I remember the last time I wanted to talk to him, he was too busy to talk to me. And I also tried to email many times. Either it's so difficult to get a response from them, or they are too busy to like think about a new product for their store, or the shelves are too busy. And I remember one of them told me that my current coffee are not selling, so I cannot have a new coffee. So you need to be persistent if you want to put your products in these type of stores. But for me, this era has ended for now. So my focus has also changed. I need to have a new I don't know. I need to come up with a new plan and think of new way to promote my coffee. And something that I realized is, I think it's a Vancouver thing. People change their mind immediately. Like one day they say yes to you, and the other day it's like they totally forget about what you told them. You need to be very persistent with them. But like I had an experience with another store that they were so interested in my coffee, and then they didn't reach out to me. And when I reached out to them, they were saying that for currently, like, we don't need your coffee. Like I gave them the sample, and they never even get back to me for the like to give me at least a feedback or something. So I will come up with a new plan. I'm hoping for a better days for Zaffrona Coffee, and I'm sure the days are coming very soon. I just need to be more persistent on what I want. And so I'm thinking for now, I'm more focusing on my social media, and I want to work more on talking about my coffee brand and what is this all about and why I did it on like social media, as I'm taking this video also. And for whoever still is new in my channel, which most of you are, so this coffee, Zaffrona Coffee, is my brand name, and my first blend is Golden Affection, which is made with saffron, rose, and cardamom and organic coffee. So I made this brand when I was in my most difficult time. Zaffrona is crafted with love and tradition, which means it's made and inspired by Middle Eastern traditions and coffee culture and gatherings. So I wanted to do something unique, bring in my culture and my tradition into a coffee which we drink while we are together with relatives, families during the day, special occasions, and the spices in my coffee each represents some meaning. So I wanted to introduce this coffee culture, the Middle Eastern coffee culture and taste, as a modern coffee to North America. So this is my plan, and because I'm doing it by my heart and my passion, and it's not just like a side hustle to me, it's my almost everything that I have. So I'm planning to be more focused on it, and I would love to you guys that share me your experience or opinion. And if you have any ideas, write it in the comments. I will read all the comments and go through them and respond to you. So cheers.